She was torn from darkness, and I became her only light. Less than a pound, cold, alone, ripped from the safety of her mother's pouch and dropped into a world that made no sense. That was how Zir entered my life, not just fragile, but shattered. A tiny gray bundle with wide, searching eyes, she trembled inside a towel, grieving a mother she would never see again. She didn't trust me. She didn't understand me. But when I spoke softly, when my voice cut through the silence, her fear eased, just a little. In that moment, I knew this wasn't just an animal. This was a soul that had lost everything, and somehow she chose me to help her heal. When we brought Zir home, fear lived in both of us. Strange smells, unfamiliar hands, voices she didn't recognize. The world overwhelmed her. I didn't force anything. I simply stayed. I spoke her name, told her she was safe, that she was loved. By the next day, her shaking softened. A week later, she met my eyes. And then came the moment that changed everything. She rested her tiny head on my shoulder and fell asleep. She trusted me, completely. Zir became like my infant. Night after night, she cried for milk, and I answered. 2 a.m., 4 a.m., whenever she called, I came. And while exhaustion crept in, something far stronger grew, an unbreakable bond. She didn't just need me, she claimed me. I was her mother now. As the days passed, courage bloomed. She stumbled, then bounced, then raced across the room like pure joy on 4 legs. She hid behind my back, curled into tight spaces, and claimed my home as her kingdom. Once she even stole a banana just to carry it around like a trophy. But with her growth came a quiet truth I couldn't ignore. Sometimes she'd stare out into the distance, toward something ancient, something wild, a life that wasn't meant to be caged by love, no matter how pure.
And then the day came. She hopped past the fence, then farther, then toward the endless horizon. We followed silently, knowing this was goodbye. She didn't look back. She didn't need to. The wild was calling her home. She visits sometimes now, standing in the distance, watching us, reminding me that love doesn't mean possession. It means protection, courage, and letting go. This journey with Zir taught me that true love isn't about keeping someone close. It's about having the strength to set them free. And maybe the hardest goodbyes aren't the ones that break us, but the ones that prove we loved enough to let go. Have you ever faced a moment where love meant release? A farewell that hurt but felt right? Share your story. Sometimes healing begins with being heard. And remember, before welcoming an exotic animal into your life, seek expert guidance. Every creature deserves a future as beautiful and wild as it was meant to be.